Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to Zooming Logic and Opinions. Zooming Logic and Opinion. I'm your host, Lester Zoom Headley. Thank you for listening to my many videos. The title of this one, Taking the Job and the Task of Work Serious. Taking your job, taking the task given unto you serious. But never allowing stupidity from those people to guide you and make you a nuisance. Okay? Taking your job more serious as you should. Working towards excellence. Work towards excellence, but don't encourage nonsense. Okay? Be more self-satisfying. Self-satisfaction starts with you. Think first and foremost concerning yourself, how you're selling yourself cheaply, how you're giving of yourself worthlessly. Think about what you want in life. Think first and foremost concerning you. What satisfaction, what benefits, what pleasurable moments are there for you to make sure that you enjoy and encourage and develop in a useful manner. It comes down to treatment, respect, and fulfillment, then satisfaction. Okay? Those should be the main driving forces for you in the world of work as you work towards making a career. Workplace, business, association, some are most unique and some are special and some are degrading and some are not that special. Some are more stressful, depressing, okay? And they have animalistic behavior and treatment coming from various sources. So you got to be mindful and always look for that and call a spade. Call it for what it is. If it has ugliness within the setup, it has ugliness within the setup. It doesn't make no sense. It's an old area rotten and you're putting new paint over it. No, that's not life. That is being a heathen. That's being a heathen. You have to call it out for what it is. That's the only way you're going to gain respect in the world of work. Call it out for what it is. Nevertheless, you have to call a spade, or you will look like a total idiot. You will look and feel like a total idiot because they will make you feel as though you're an idiot, especially people in position over you that don't have the ability. The sadness is that they have some people that don't have the ability to manage, but they are put in control over you. And you know when you see shortfalls, pitfalls, short-sightedness, no mechanics for developing. They're kind of like robotic and they're doing a poor job. But you have to try to survive in that. So you have to take your job serious. That's what I'm talking about, taking your job serious. Identify the ignorance that impact you, that will bring no value to you or the working environment that you're operating in. You must speak out. Don't let them shut you down. Speak out. They're doing ugly. And you've got to be consistent and calling it out as well. If they're not professional, they're not professional. As simple as that. They're not professional. They don't have a clue. They destroy employee morale, the behavior, the dedication, the excellence, the commitment. It interferes then with consistency, punctuality, discipline, and high level of consistent productivity. Okay? We have to call it out. Most business owners are fly-by-night. Managers are fly-by-night behavior. And CEOs don't care because they're only looking at one thing, the bottom line. It might appear as though they are well-versed concerning the organization. But how can they be well-versed concerning the organization and they don't have respect? They don't have a clue. They don't talk to the lowly place workers. They only speak to those people who bluff, who reshape and tell them. And the reality is why the organization is suffering. The hindrance is suffering, is purging. It is doing poorly. But your job is to go in, get what you're supposed to get, and leave. Go in, get what you're supposed to get, and leave. Leave the people to fight among themselves. Leave them to struggle. Okay? Find satisfaction within your soul. Make sure you can measure care, consideration, recognition, reward. Live by excellence. Don't be stupid over engaging concerning everything in the workplace that doesn't suit you. It is above your pay grade. And once it is above your pay grade, leave it. Okay? Have courage. Have a positive mindset that you're going to survive. Let your attitude speak for itself. But don't be afraid to speak out. Don't be afraid to speak out. Call a spade a spade. There are avenues that you can do it. There are places that you can do it. It doesn't make no sense you're saying something is great when it's not great. That person is excellent when they're not excellent. They're available. They cannot manage. They're poor. And the organization put them in place to stifle you. And they try. And it all depends on their skin color and your skin color. Your culture, their culture. Your education, their education. It all depends on a lot of shortfalls. There's a lot of damaging thing that comes into you and disturb your mental peace. So do not let that stop you from doing a good job. Don't let it get to you. Okay? Make it about you as far as you are concerned. This will determine your short term or your long term. Never depend on management for most things, especially different things. Look for what you want to sustain you, that give you that excellence. Work according to your pay pack, your paycheck. Don't go above and beyond your call. Don't go above and beyond your call. Listen, don't be destructive either. But you're calling a spade a spade. Only weaklings will be affected by what you say when you call a spade because they're weak. You can tell. You can tell. If you say something, you don't believe in something, you don't have to be a yes person. I hate yes people. That disturb me. Yes, people. Yes. And they kind of people peeping and behind pillars, peeping behind the employees, and the supervisors or the management encouraging it. And then them themselves, when they begin to peek behind them, they're destroyed, distort. Come on. Not all workplaces are like that, but the majority of workplaces are like that. Not all workplaces started out in that negative mindset, but it's the people that they have placed in management, that are in management at the supervisory stages, are piss poor. They're poor. All they're looking for is selfishness. They manage out of selfishness. A low absence of education and management development, training the development. What school have they been to? What after school have they been to make them an effective supervisor or manager? None whatsoever. None. They just get there because they were able to answer certain questions and kisses go in favor. And yes, they will carry news or they will go to the bar and they will get you. That is why the place is so poor. So watch your workplace. Watch and don't fall into a babysitting fraternity in the workplace as well. Look at how the employee should adopt mentally approach going forward, finding satisfaction for the soul. Living, working, and performing to expectation. You must do it within yourself because those people in charge of you cannot do it for you. They can't even do it for themselves. If you look at how they live at their home and their personal life, piss poor. You can tell because sometimes when you talk to them, you can hear they don't manage a good home setting, but they come to work to manage you. They're ignorant. They're stupid. You can tell stupid people. I have seen them. I have known them. I have dealt with them. I have talked with them. I know poor setting, poor managerial decision making when I see it. I know. I was in management for many years, trained in England and Ireland, and at the Barbados Institute of Management and Productivity, at the university and evenings. I've been a manager of people for years. I work in employee relations. I work in development, training and development. I know. I can't be fooled. I know. I see poor attributes in management. I tell you, you have a job, go to work and do your job. But don't let that curtail you. Don't let that depression come over you. They will try. And they are liars. in supervisory stages of management, there are liars and disturbers. I know. You just wait for the videos coming up. They might come in 2 to 3 years. But I know because I have it all written down, and I'm going to just reveal it to you one day to show you examples of poor management in areas that I have seen it deteriorated, continue to deteriorated, and nothing is being put to correct it. But that is what caused disturbance in the workplace, toxicity, poor management standard, and blame on the organization from the people they put in positions. I kid you not. Ladies and gentlemen, keep an open mind, but call a spade a spade. Keep an open mind, but don't subdue yourself to nonsense. I urge you, Lester Zoom Headley, published author, content creator, bringing this one for you. Thank you. Thank you.